everyone, it's Agatha from Simply Grow, and today a very quick video for your toolkit. We're going to talk about helping your little one with developing their attention. The common belief is that babies' attention span is that of a fruit fly, which is not true, and if you don't believe me, simply come to one of my Simply Sensory classes as soon as the lockdown is finished, when we sing our hello song. Babies are all their eyes and ears, but it's really about what engaging things you can find for your baby to make sure that they pay attention. So that's the common belief. It's not true. There are very clever people in one of the universities in America did a study in April 2016, and they actually proved that you can expand baby's attention span for a few seconds at a time. And even though a few seconds may seem insignificant at first, but actually if you build that few seconds in infancy, it's going to be much easier to build up on that when your child is older. So your baby is going to learn what different factors they need for their attention to be expanded, to focus on something, to attend to something for longer. So later on, when they go to school, when they start a more formal education, it's going to be much easier for them to build on that building block that was developed when they were a baby. And it's super simple. What you have to do is you have to pay attention to the same thing that your baby pays attention to, and that's all it is. So very clever people spend some time examining people and putting all those fancy things on their heads to measure different activity in their brains, and they discovered that when baby picked a toy, and they were measuring babies just under one in that study, 36 of them I believe, so when the baby picked a toy and they were paying attention to the toy, and then their caregiver jumped in and started paying attention to the same toy, baby paid attention to that toy for longer versus a toy that they picked and there was no one around. So that social element actually played such an important role, which is so important, as for a very long time it was believed that the attention span is set at a certain age. So every baby would have similar attention span, which is very low, and there's not much you can do about it. And that study is so important because it really shows that social aspect to life of a baby is so important. And it really also makes me very happy because I really believe in the growth mindset and the fact that certain things we are not just born with, we can build them, we can develop, and that includes intelligence, attention span, focus, different things that some people believe that once you're born with it, you can't do much about it. Well, this study really shows that even attention at the level of infancy can be developed and extended, which then means in later life you've got even greater chances to be more attentive. And we know that means the longer you can pay attention to something, the more you can learn, and the more you can achieve as a person, because you are able to listen to someone when you have a conversation. So there's so many benefits from having that longer attention span. And so definitely start using it with your little ones. The trick is to, rather than bringing toys to them, give them a selection and let them choose the toy, so that the toy that they pick, you pay attention to them as well. It's not about just being in the same room as them when they play, it's about actively getting involved with the play. No phones, forget about the phones, any other distractions. You don't need the TV in the background, please, but just play together, and you're going to do, but just that, you're going to do great things for your little ones. So I hope you find it useful. Let me know how that works for you, and I'm going to post another video for your toolkit next week. Bye.